Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Rocky with NearNet Digital Solutions, NearNet Local for short. Before we start anything, I just want to say I've got a couple free ebooks available for you guys. You just go to nearnetlocal.com/ebook and put in your email. It'll send the ebooks to you automatically. NearNet Digital, a little bit about us. We AI-driven website design. So we do AI-driven kind of for our lower tier customers that need something quick and fast and cheap or cheaper. We also do custom website design as well, a little bit more expensive. We specialize in local search engine optimization, Google Business Profile, and website, social media management, marketing automations, in AI, and reputation management. Who we serve, local businesses, typically 1 to 50 employees. Like I said, AI-powered marketing ecosystem. So we build systems for our customers we try to automate as much of the marketing process as possible. Answering the phone or answering direct messages in the middle of the night, those type of things. We make sure that those things are implemented. AI-powered edge, when we say deliver results in weeks, not months, we typically, we build an AI-powered, for marketing solutions, we'll build an AI-powered funnel, whether it be Facebook ads, Google Business Profile ads, or organic. And a lot of that AI-powered is the automations that I just spoke of. Local marketing expertise that national agencies can't match. A lot of national agencies will charge an arm and a leg. We work within everybody's, our customers' budget, so we'll package it up within their budget. A little bit about me. I actually started out as a heavy equipment operator up until about 2009, 2010, where the economy kind of took a crap. So I went back to school. I was in my late 20s. Finished that up in my early 30s and got a computer science degree. So I was kind of in the IT world for a while as system administrator, and then went out on my own as an IT guy, and it just kind of stumbled into the marketing side of things. Before we get started on this, today we're going to go over a few AI tools that I use. We can't go over everything AI, but a few AI tools that I use and my customers use. It helps their businesses out every day. But before we get started, I'm gonna have a drawing near the end, business card drawing. So get your business cards out, and if you would, as we pass this around, drop your business card and tell us a little bit about your business. This is a networking event, so tell us a little bit, your name, your business name, and a little bit about your business, just quickly. So our AI-powered advantage, the stack. So voice AI, I actually have been testing out for a few months where I have AI answering my business line. It'll then, kind of redirect the call. It can filter out spam, which is nice. We all get the spam calls, and then redirect it on, whether it connects me to the call or just sends me the information, like a lead's contact information. Conversation AI. So think, Facebook DMs, social media DMs, all that. You can have AI actually, answer back. Somebody asks a question about your services or whatever, and 24 hours a day they're there. You can turn it on and off. You can give it hours. I just let it run. Reviews AI. So somebody gives you a great review. One of the ranking factors that Google has is that you respond to it, good or bad. So you can have AI respond to it. It does a great job. You can have it respond to only 5-star reviews, telling them thank you, and then you take care of the, anything less than that, or respond to all of them promptly. You can set times. So if you wanted to, reply within 10 minutes, half an hour, so it can give you time to respond first if you want, and then if not, then AI will take care of it. Content AI, that's kind of, writing our blog post or our ad copy, that kind of thing. We have the tools for that. Funnel AI, so that's creating our sales funnels. You know, top of the funnel ads, going through nurturing leads or prospects through the sales process. It'll actually build the funnels for us. That's landing pages, thank you pages, uh, you know, calendar where they can schedule, all that good stuff. A lot of that comes down. So yes, there's a lot of AI elements, but it does come down to workflows. So there's a little bit of work in the back end to set up these actual workflows, and in each set of the process, like say somebody calls you, you miss the call. We can set it up where it automatic, you're on the other line, automatically sends a text message. It's missed call text back. So you are engaging with that potential customer or client immediately, saying, hey, sorry, we missed your call. How can we help you? And someone will reach right back out to you, right away. That keeps them engaged, so they're not moving on to the next company on their list. But those workflows, so that it will go down. So did they respond to your text? And if they responded, was it positive or negative? So we can put them through different flows, whether it's positive or negative reaction or no reaction, to where we can nurture each prospect or lead how we see fit. So there's still a little bit of manual work on the background at this point, but it all works in with the AI piece. Social intelligence, that's really, there's a couple tools out there, but a tool that I'll show you here in a little bit is, so yes, we can respond to direct messages, say on Facebook. What about Facebook groups though? What if you're looking for somebody, say, hey, I'm looking for a plumber. I'm looking for a real estate agent. Anybody that AI can actually surf all the groups that you're in, say local groups, private groups even, and once somebody says that, alert you right away. Or you can set it up to say, hey, I can help you. What do you need? It can answer for you. So that's pretty nice. Ask AI, that's pretty much just runs into the workflows. When we're building out workflows, it's got an AI element that helps us build those. Okay, so voice AI, never miss a local lead, 24/7 call coverage. Like I said, you can have it run all hours of the day or just in the evening. It's like having an answering service. Intelligent lead qualification, so it can tell, if the person is, like I said, if it's spam or if it can qualify the lead for you before sending it your way. Automated appointment setting. So in that, let's say that call goes in, there's like, well, let's set you up with an appointment. You give it your calendar. We set it up with your calendar. They can automatically, tell you, hey, I'd like, do you have an opening on Thursday at 2:30? And they'll say, well, we don't have an opening then, but we have an opening on this day and this day at these times, and they can choose a time right through on the call. So you can set it up with Calendly, yes. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. And you can also set it up, with pretty much any major calendar, whether it be, your Google Calendar, or, Apple or whatever. So, sure, what? Can I ask you another question? Sure, absolutely. I didn't know if you wanted to save them till the other night. No, you're good. I asked you the other day if you do the ads on Facebook. Mm-hmm. You know nothing about health insurance. I know this. Right. Yeah, because you're my agent. So how would you go about setting up those ads? Is it AI driven? Yes. So pretty much, I can get into it more, but of course work with you on the regulations or what offers you would like to say. But yes, so we're AI driven. We can use AI to really do deep research, see what other insurance agents are doing with their ads, and come up with a plan pretty quick. Instead of in a week like it used to take, I can get it done in a couple hours and send you a proof, and then we can make changes from there on your ad campaign. Yeah, we'll sit down and do a 101. All right, great. By the way, 101, Rockey Pulley. Everybody, if you're in B&I and you want to put in a 101, Look me up. It's Rockey. Just so you know. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's got to get at least one one-to-one from today, or two, right? Is that how we do it? Everybody to your left or something? Three? Yeah, true. Me?
For those that don't know what BNI is, they're networking. For those of you who are not in BNI, that's a networking group, and it's a national, actually international networking group. And there's a few different chapters sitting in this room right now.
Yep. So moving on to conversation AI. So now we're getting in our chat bots, responding to DMs, social media DMs, website chat bots. Think of the website chat bots. I honestly see with a lot of my clients, people will start chatting with the chat bot and they have no idea it's AI. They have a full conversation with them. I have one lawyer that he's also kind of a social media, sensation. And people just come on his website and just they think that they're talking to lawyer Vince that's been on The Bachelor, and it's funny like watching all that stuff. But I can tell, like a lot of people can tell, but some people just don't realize they're talking to AI. They're just having a conversation. Um, like natural language understanding. That's what I was just going over. Automates appointment booking. We spoke about that. 24/7 availability. Captures lead information, their name, email, phone number, whatever you would like it to. Seamless handoff, so it can, if the conversation isn't going well, or they're just asking for a manager, or they're asking to speak to Rockey, it'll push that conversation onto me, notify me right away, and I can jump in. Reviews AI. So we spoke about that already a little bit. So reviews, 24/7 monitoring of your Google and Facebook reviews, automated responses, instant alerts, and you can set those alerts up for just negative feedback or any feedback if you'd like. Analytics dashboard, so we can see how many reviews we've gotten across those platforms, and what the overall sentiment is. It also has like a widget that you can add to your website. So not only just Google reviews widget, but you can have your Facebook reviews and Google together. SEO benefits, like I mentioned before, the active managed reviews improves local rankings. Content AI. So we can train it from the get-go to when you come into a conversation, say you need to create a blog post on one of your services, or each little item within each service, we can create multiple blog posts or web pages actually with your branding and brand voice. Funnels and workflow automation. AI builds custom lead funnels, landing pages, thank you pages, booking pages, builds them in minutes. Create the automated workflows with that. Smart lead nurturing, which we talked about a little bit earlier as well. It'll nurture that lead, say that the lead goes quiet after a couple days. You can remind them, send them another email or text, and after a while with no response, it'll cut it off. Conditional branches, that's what we talked about as well. Positive, we got a positive reaction or a negative reaction or no reaction, so we can create that workflow tree to how it and tell it how we want it to respond. Performance tracking, so we can track all the results through the funnel in each stage and see where we may have a roadblock. Social intelligence tools, monitor and win in real time. So that's where I was talking about. So we can monitor specific keywords, like somebody say, I'm looking for a real estate agent in Tampa. or I'm looking for a health insurance agent in Spring Hill, whatever. We can monitor those keywords even in private groups and respond to them automatically, or send you a notification that you need to respond right away. I actually, it's kind of a little bit of work when you're trying. I was trying to do it for like everybody in my BNI group, and it was way too much. Like I'm getting like thousands of, like all the different, services that they provide, and it was way too much. But for your own brand, it's actually not bad at all. If you're looking for leads from Facebook or LinkedIn, I think we'll go over it. I think it's quite a few social platforms. Brand reputation monitoring. So you can just monitor your socials to see if anybody mentions your brand, and if they do, what they say. Competitor intelligence. So you can also monitor your competitors on your socials and see what they're doing, and see if they're doing something better or worse. Ask AI. So get instant answers to any marketing or business question. Competitive intelligence. So you can very quickly do competitive analysis over your competitors, see where they're at, what they're doing. Anticipate trends and optimize marketing spend. So you can feed it the data, and it'll look at your competitors and come back with a plan for you. Custom workflows we spoke of. Uncover hidden opportunities in your data. So we can feed it all your metrics, your Google Analytics, whatever we have, and it'll help us out with where we should go forward. So one of the tools I use is called GenSpark. I like it because what it really is it's kind of a wrapper around, I don't know the number right now, but I think it's like over 100 for the AI browser that it has. It's over 100 different large language models. For the web app, it's just a few of the major ones, but it pretty much, you ask it a task, you prompt it, and it picks the best AI for your task, whether it be image generation, just creating blog posts, competitive analysis, deep research, whatever you may ask it, it'll pick the best one for you. And it's got a bunch of cool tools within it. One of them is AI slides. So this presentation was created by AI. Probably created it. It probably took 15 minutes or so with me reprompting it, because it's not perfect, right? You give it the best prompt, and then it spits something out, and you say, well, fix this, do that, I don't like this, and then it'll fix it to you. So this whole presentation was done with the AI slides from GenSpark. AI sheets. You can feed it your data. It can create sheets for you from data, or it can, I've never, even though I've in the IT world, I always hated Excel. It was just kind of a necessary evil. With this, AI's got to be helping out us guys like me that just can't stand spreadsheets. AI docs. So this is content creation and reporting. Blogs, reports, proposals. I actually have GenSpark create my proposals for me. I like a client says, let's get this going. What's it going to cost? What exactly are you going to do each month? And I just feed it the data. It kind of looks at my past proposals, changes some numbers for each client, and it actually, the proposals I generate are actually a web page. So it creates that HTML web page, and I share that with my clients. And you can also print it out as PDF. Industry specific, so it can, with your brand, it adapts to your brand voice and terminology. So each industry has their own terminology. It'll also deeply research and cite its sources as well. One-click formatting, so automated citations, headers, and professionally styling. Even in, like I say, like it'll build a web page and then then you just tell it to put a download a PDF button, and it's all formatted perfect. Does a great job. So it reduces content creation time. Just go ahead.
Is it feeding into deep research, or is it feeding into ChatGPT, or a combination?
So it's common. It'll pick it. We'll look at it here in a few minutes, but I know Gemini, ChatGPT, a number of them. It's got 4 or 5 that it does, as well as your image generators and video generators. So it uses a number of them. Whatever task you ask it, it has a super agent that'll automatically pick the best one for you. So
it's like Perplexity now has options to automatically research from 4 or 5. So it's kind of cool because some of these are actually you get to other services to pull in data into their program.
Right. Yeah. Yep. They're all like I was talking with you earlier. It's kind of this is really just a wrapper, but it's a wrapper that's making it all these models much more convenient for us. So AI secretary, automated scheduling, so handles meeting requests. This kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Smart reminders. It can hook it up to your calendar. It'll remind you. It can give you phone calls if you need, text messages, what have you. Follow-ups, automatically contacts prospects or clients who haven't responded. Email, you can set it up to answer your emails for you if you'd like. But I just use it to help me write the emails because especially if it's a long one. Email management categorizes, summarizes, and drafts responses. That's kind of what I use. Connects with Gmail, Outlook, Google Calendar, and pretty much any CRM system. AI Drive. So this is part of GenSpark. It's just, think of Google Drive or whatever that you may have used in the past. It's actually, they say it's secure and smart. I don't really trust that, but it's pretty much just another drive to keep your documents and what have you. I use it for documents that I work with the AI like daily. I'll put all those documents in the AI drive. It's not, personal information or like specific client information. AI browser. So these are starting to come out. So these AI browsers, GenSpark has one. I think there's going to be quite a few more of them, if there isn't already. That's competing with Google Chrome and Safari and all that. Chrome's trying to put this in, but Chrome's just, Google has become, it's not really a search engine anymore. It's an advertising engine, and so these kind of AI browsers, I think, for people that are just kind of done with that and still find the information that you're looking for.
Wait, what? I didn't nap, I promise you. Google's become an advertising
engine. Yeah.
Well, if I need to know something, I still ask Google.
Yes.
And I get that little AI answer that I need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't understand.
So even before the AI answer, you're going to see a sponsored something above it. At the top of the local map pack, you're going to see Google guaranteed or sponsored. It's pay to play, and it's getting more and more that way. That if you want to be at the top of Google, yes, organic still works. You still need that. You still need to optimize your website and make sure that we're hitting that algorithm right, because that's going to help you with AI searches as well. That organic part, where ChatGPT, they're looking around the web. Can they find, if someone looks you up on ChatGPT, it's going to look at where does it find you on the web. So it's organic still important, but when it comes to Google, they want your advertising money. It's the way it is. So, it's not really today's conversation, but I deal with it every day. Say a new company starts out, I'm like, yes, we need to optimize your website and optimize your business and build your citations on directories and backlinks and all that. That still needs to be done, but you might want to, put a little bit of your budget aside for some ads as well. It's just the way it is now. Not too long ago, 2 years ago, it wasn't that way. You could you could get to the top 3 in the map pack and, first page, top 10, and still get quite a few leads off of it. But it's kind of now it's come a mix. You need to do a little bit of advertising, a little bit of, the old school SEO. So that's AI browser. So we'll look at it a little bit. And yeah, I think that's about it. So what I'll do is just go into these tools and kind of show you guys. That's all right. First, let's go into GenSpark, because that's what I had fun with.
I find that I started to use GenSpark.
Because I told you about it a while back, right? Yeah.
So I started to use it, and I find it more technical than ChatGPT. ChatGPT is to me more comfortable, like a friend, but this one is more, we're gonna get to work.
Yeah, I can see that. So it has quite a few agents. Like we mentioned, the AI slides, sheets, docs, AI developer. So it can, it can actually write code or an app for you. AI designer, design posters, flyers, logos, T-shirts, social posts. I'm not sure, this is newer, so I'm not sure if it, because you were saying, Janice, earlier that you need the file type. What is it? Vector. I'm not sure if it gives the vector. I'm not sure, but I have to test it out.
Now, is this the one that you can also, like, you have your $20 one, and then you have your free one, and then you have your $200 one?
Yeah, this one has a free version, which gives you, I think, 2,000 credits, you can do quite a bit with that. I just pay $20 a month, and it gives me 10,000 credits or something. And I've ran out a couple times, but it's because my son's in college and he's using it for he's in nursing school, and I gave him the login, and he's coming up with practice tests and doing all this deep research and stuff, and I'm like, I don't care if he uses my credits. It's like another $20, whatever. So yeah.
Is it just about credits, or is it about the availability of additional research? With ChatGPT, it's all the extra research. With Credit Study, it's all the extra research. It's not just a
Right. So some tasks are going to be more, I guess, CPU intensive or what have you. So it's going to cost more credits, like image generation or video generation. It's going to cost more.
Like with ChatGPT, you have to wait like 24 hours for the net, and then it gets like redone.
No, I don't run into that with the $20.
Credits, what happens on this?
You pay for $20. Yeah, but for like I say, I'm a marketing business that uses this pretty much every day, and the $20 for the most part, I think I've ran out twice, and now my son's helping me. So it takes a lot to run out of credits, at least up to this point. It's going to get more. I mean, all these are going to get more expensive, guys. They're just trying to get people in the door and hooked on it, and it's going to get more expensive.
If you're gonna pay for one, the best one to pay for it. I'm paying for ChatGPT right now, but is that not the best one to pay for?
I prefer it if you're gonna pick. Yeah, I would just get GenSpark and pay. Yeah, or pay, instead of paying ChatGPT $20, pay GenSpark, and then you're connected. Yeah, because then you're connecting to a bunch of different models. You're not just ChatGPT. Yeah, for the same price, and like I said, go ahead. You what? Yeah. So pretty much they put in. So it's their pricing model. So what they do is you give them $20 a month, and they say that's 10,000 credits. It's so you don't really know how much money you're spending. It's kind of that. It's their pricing model. I mean, it's hard to say. They make it up as they go. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When you're using it,
Mhm.
and you're asking questions so that you can, do our 30-second commercials at BNI.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time. When you're, I mean, if you're putting stuff out there, is it safe? I mean, is it, or does everybody in the entire world now have access to whatever you put out there?
These, you know, so
Where are you putting your stuff?
AI models. So AI models, yeah, you don't, AI models at this point, especially these that are out in the open, they're what probably why it's so cheap is because they're all the information we're giving it, it's using.
Teaching it.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody just said
We're
something
train-
to you about
we're
when you
training
put
it.
stuff out there, it is, if you're putting any proprietary information out there to ask questions or to develop a, you know, a speech or whatever, it's no longer.
No, you're sending it out there. The IT people, you probably, I mean, we spoke earlier. It's probably, you know, these language models are probably going to go local and be locked down a lot, right? It's probably already happening with you guys, like learning on local data and whatever. And I would say not connected to the internet, but there's probably some kind of connectivity there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So security is an issue. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's who was the insurance person that was saying that? Yeah, you need cyber coverage. Yeah. Yep.
I would be upset seeing it on the billboard, don't put it in AI.
Right.
I would be upset seeing it on the billboard, don't put it in AI.
Right. So AI chat, it just whatever agents that works best for what you're asking it, it'll use. This is AI image. This one's the Google's Nano Banana, which has some pretty good image if you've seen on the internet. AI video, it can create videos for you. This one uses Gemini, King, and Pixverse, mixture of agents. AI meeting notes, you can connect it up to, you know, your Google Meet or Zoom or what have you, and transcribe meeting notes, which are kind of nice because then you can go back through it and, you know, yeah. So what I normally use with GenSpark is so we have all of our agents here, is I just go to super agent and ask it what I want. Let's say, I don't know, let's pick somebody out of the hat. Mark with Novus Glass. NovusGlass.com. Yeah. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do something really simple. So glass.com. Create a 4-slide presentation. Cover. So I'll just let that start. It'll look at the website. It'll do a little bit of research on their competitors, and then it'll create the slides. We can probably come back to that, but we'll see how fast it goes. Yeah, right. Yeah.
So even creating your own like account, you're still running risk of, because there's no way to lock it down. You're still running risk of people.
Yeah, like if you're using the Sheets and that Sheets AI, there is. So if you get the GenSpark AI browser does say it's secure and not connected. I haven't researched how secure that is. Yeah, but it runs locally on your computer, so it's not supposed to be given.
Have an IT person that's got cyber on it and watching it, you should be.
You'd have to talk to them.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's came up with 5 to-dos that it's going through. Initiate the presentation. Create slide 1, the company overview and introduction. Create slide 2, core services. and then it went away. But right. Let's see if I can load it up a little bit. So, what do you say is your core service? Is it just windshield replacement?
Yes.
Oh, that's you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, windshield replacement is most of what we do.
Okay.
Calibration. We offer other things.
So let me see if I can. Hopefully, I don't load it up too much.
Is it a mom and pop?
It's a franchise, but I own the franchise here. The website, of course, is more, we have our landing page, I guess, that's for our location, but the website's more of a,
Generalized.
yeah, so like when you click on services, it shows the services of basically everything that Nova's offers throughout the world,
Mm-hmm.
and all locations, so.
And you're in. Are you in Tampa or Wesley Chapel?
Yeah.
Tampa. Oh, it's still working on that there. So while that's working, I have. While that's working, I have 3 Wawa gift cards. I have a couple books here. I wrote this. The revenue engine is just about setting up these systems. So I'm going to give out. So I have 5 items to give away. So you do? Well, if you win, I'll give you something else then. Harry. For a Wawa gift card. It's just $10, but something. It's you. You drew yourself.
Cheater! Cheater!
She didn't cheat. She wasn't even looking. Harry, you have to have that with it, she said. All right. For the revenue engine book. Take that out. Harry, you draw. Can't draw yourself again. Only one in there.
I'm not looking.
We have Andy with the Angelus.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I'm mixing them up. Prestige Auto and Truck Glass. All right. Give him that. Give it 10. All right. For another book. Vector Technologies. All right. What do you want? You want the gift card or the book? There. Give us the gift card. All right. Last one. Mindy's already has the book. You gotta pick another one. She got the ebook on Amazon. Virtue Mark.
So which one? Turn it around. Is that my name?
Rachel.
Heyo.
All right, Rachel. There you go. So it looks like it just finished up, or at least it's telling us it did. Let's see what we got. Yeah. There we go. So we can, let me. So you can go in the back end if you're technical. You can look at the code.
Oh, so okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to view it. View in a new window.
Yeah. Because that's so important.
I think it's just my computer. It's, yeah. So anyways, it created this presentation here. The original Glass Pros. Of course, it's not going to be that great. We didn't give it a whole lot of information or what we wanted, but windshield repair and replacement experts. Convenience on the go, mobile services. So within a few minutes, it'll create a presentation. Sometimes you got to keep playing with it until you get it right. It's definitely not perfect. So let's go back to this one where we asked it, create a top of funnel landing page for novusglass.com in Tampa. Create an offer for window glass replacement. So it's giving you some content or some ad content. Tampa homeowners cracked or foggy. See, that's not really, you're not looking for the homeowner windows, right? So we didn't give it a whole lot of information.
That should be in our negative keywords though
for your Google ads. Yeah. Get your assessment today. So it looked like it, for whatever reason, it went after the residential home windows. Probably because we didn't give it enough information. So, but anyways, if you do give it enough information, it'll spit out whole ad campaigns if you want, and the landing pages for them. So yeah, it's a pretty cool tool. As far as image generation, we can ask it to, even though this is not really one of your services, create an image for the campaign. You can ask it to create a video too. That'll take a while. Whoop.
Are you using credits right now, or is this like the free, or just,
Yeah, I'm using the credits. See how many I got. Oh,
I assume it costs more to do video, more credits to do video and pictures.
it does, yeah. So I started out with 7,000, or I mean 10,000. I have 7,600, and I've done quite a bit of work lately. You can also go back on your previous chats, continue them, or just start over, so you can look at your history. So sometimes I'll, create an ad campaign, and then I'll, forget about it, move on to other things, and I'll come back to it and optimize it from there.
Do the credits roll over?
They do, I believe, because I know that there was one month I had like 12,000 in some. So if I'm starting at 10, so yeah, they roll over. So it'll create ad images. They're getting better. If anybody's ever used these before, like this, down at the bottom, you get a lot of this stuff. You can have it regenerate or just tell it to, be less wordy. But for the most part, these image generators are getting a lot better. As far as what it's using for that, if we go into AI image, unlimited access, all right. So I guess it's using Nano Banana right now. It did. Is that funny? Image to video, you can create short videos from images. Yeah. If you want to give yourself purple hair or whatever. So quickly, we're kind of running out of time here. I won't keep you guys here all day. We can play. go ahead and go in for the free version and just play with it. Also, so the AI prompts guide, what I showed you, the nearnetlocal.com/ebook, you get the AI prompts guide. This has a bunch of prompts to help you with your prompts, pretty much with any AI that you choose to use. 3 golden rules, kind of tells you how to common basics. It also gives you about 50 actual prompts that you can use from day to day for marketing and content, sales and customer service, operations and strategy. So just a bunch of prompts to help you. Some of them, some of them you guys might use. I'd find one in there, HR and team management. But this is free, just sign up for it. Emergency prompts. So, and then here at the AI tool landscape, it kind of goes over each model and what the business use case and what it's best for. Custom prompt template, so it can kind of walk you through creating custom prompts for your business or for yourself. So this is a handy little guide. Also sent you the which one is it? Oh, this one. This local services marketing mastery, the Google Business Profile Playbook. This goes pretty deep. Some of it a little bit technical, but it's, if you ever have any questions, you guys can reach out to me about any of these, anything within either of these tools or these books. Pretty much, I guess I'll just go to here, table of contents. So has anybody ever, this kind of goes over, has anybody ever had their Google Business Profile suspended or had any trouble with Google where you had to re-verify any of that stuff? Yes, it's pretty common. They're kind of going through right now. If your business name doesn't line up perfectly with your Secretary of State, SunBiz documentation, they're going through and asking you to re-verify. So like I have a plumber where he's located in Hudson. Well, his name was, and it still is, but I'm waiting for, they're going to ask for this. Hudson Plumbing Pro, Devil Dogs Plumbing. Well, they're going to want him to change it to just Devil Dogs Plumbing as business name. Also with new businesses, it's almost impossible now to verify unless that's perfect. There's a lot of other things too. People say you can't verify, get a Google business verified at a house if you work from home. I don't have too much trouble with it. There's just a few steps that there's some guy in India that's checking off a box. He's got a checklist, and if you follow that checklist of what they're looking for, you can get a home office.
You used to be able to have just like random locations. You can't do that anymore, is that right?
No, they cracked down on that. Yeah, pretty hard. And for some companies, for a lot of companies, that Google Business Profile can be up to 80% of their lead generation. It's just that important to them. And, preventing the re-verification or the suspensions is huge because what happens if you depend on that so much and then Google says, yeah, whoops, sorry, go ahead. 5 minutes? Sure, you want to wrap things up? Thank you, everybody. It's really hard to go over everything, but thanks for the little, the few tools that we went over. I really appreciate your time today, and give me a call or whatever.